Welcome to Melbourne Private Apartments, where the city meets the harbour in a luxurious waterfront setting. My name is Lana Murphy, and today I'm joined by one of the rising stars of the tennis world, Brandon Nakashima. He's already cracked the world top 50 and he's climbing the ranks quickly. And as he sets on his Australian Open campaign, he's staying at Melbourne Private Apartments. Welcome, Brandon.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks so much for joining us. We are staying in a beautiful location right here looking across the water. As you said on this campaign, how does it feel to be staying here in this beautiful location?
Yeah, it's beautiful here. Right when I arrived, I saw the waterfront and, all the big buildings here and everything, and, kind of just felt really at home here, And, once I arrived in the apartment, saw how beautiful it was, saw how the balcony and like the views and everything. It was just a great setting to be in for the Australian Open.
And in terms of proximity to things, you've been in Melbourne for a couple of days now. How are you finding the location here? How are you getting to the tennis centre? Is it pretty easy to do?
Yeah, it's very easy, The tournament organizes transportation for all the players, so they're able to come here with a car, pick us up, and it's a pretty short, easy drive to the courts. So that's always really nice as tennis players, having the hotel and the courts really close by to each other. And so it's a beautiful setting here. The city is beautiful, and it's just a great location to be in for a tournament.
Have you been able to use the amenities yet? Using the pool or any of the gym facilities?
A little bit so far. I mean, I went to the gym a few times here. It's obviously really nice, super easy access, and haven't been in the pool yet, but I'm sure in the next few days I'll go down and take a look.
And what's the experience like staying in an apartment complex like this compared to, I guess, your standard hotel?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's always, really important for tennis players to feel comfortable during these tennis tournaments. And, pretty much the whole year, we're traveling all over the world, staying in, normal hotels, and to be able to have an apartment like this for one of the biggest tournaments of the year is super nice and special too as well. So I'm super happy about it. I'm super thankful for all the staff and everyone to invite me here.
Do you get to have your team here as well, your support team and your agent and all of the above?
Yeah, of course. I mean, my coaches are staying here as well. I got my dad here too. So it's really nice to have all of the team staying here too, and to have all of them close by and to be able to walk around the city a little bit when we have some free time is always nice to get away from the courts a little bit.
And you mentioned earlier you haven't really been able to take too much of the city in just yet, but so far in the few days that you have been here, what do you think your favourite part about Melbourne is?
I think it's just the diversity here. You see all different types of people from all over the world. You see a bunch of different restaurants, all different types of food as well. So it's really a nice city to have a tournament like this, and be able to get away from the courts too when you have some free time. It's always nice to walk around the city and see some cool sights.
And on to the reason you are here, the Australian Open. How excited are you for the upcoming couple of weeks, and how do you think you'll go?
Yeah, I'm very excited. It's the beginning of the year, start of the new season for all us tennis players, and it's a super exciting time, I think. And I'm just going to go out there this week, give my best effort, and hopefully I'll be able to do well this week.
You are the youngest player in the top 50 at the moment, aren't you, in terms of the tennis world? The youngest top 50 tennis player. How do you feel about that? Does that add any extra pressure to your game?
No, not really for me, There's so many other, young, top up-and-coming players as well, and you also have the veterans too, the older guys that have been at the top of the game for a while. So I think it's a good mixture of us in the top 50, all competing against each other, kind of raising the level every single time we play. So I'm always excited to, have new challenges and new opportunities out there.
Is there a player in your mind that you're like, that is the guy I have to beat?
No one really in particular. I mean, all these tournaments are super tough, no matter the level of the tournament. All these players from all over the world, they have so much talent and so much different game styles as well. So I think just having that versatile game to be able to compete with everyone, I think is super important for us players.
You're obviously one of the young guns, but is there anyone else that you've been looking at going, oh, I better watch out for them too, they're probably coming through the ranks as well?
Yeah, like I said, there's many other top young players coming up. You know, you see in the top 10, you know, you have Carlos Alcaraz, Jannik Sinner, Holger Rune that are you know, making a name for themselves, you know, challenging all these top guys, winning all these big tournaments. So it's nice to have, you know, a group of young guys to, you know, have around and also, you know, kind of compete against each other to keep raising the level.
How do you see and view the Australian Open in terms of setting up your year? Because it's obviously at the beginning of the year. Is it quite important in terms of getting momentum?
Yeah, it's very important. You know, you always kind of want to start the year off really strong. You know, everyone here is excited to start the new year. And, you know, Melbourne is such a beautiful city as well. So I think everyone here enjoys the conditions, enjoys being here, and you know, it's just a great start to the new year.
You have made some changes in the last year or so to your coaching camp. So how do you think that's benefiting your game moving forward?
Yeah, I think we've been working out well together so far. You know, kind of mid last year, added some new people to the team, some new coaches, fitness trainers, physios as well. So I think we have a group of guys, you know, that are helping me. And I'm super thankful and grateful for all their support in my tennis as well. You know, they all work so hard to try to put me at my best, and you know, every day we're just trying to keep improving and you know, keep looking forward to the future.
Beautiful. Well, we're all very excited for your future. Good luck.
Thank you very much.